Hello and welcome back to Picking Up Plates Hoi4 with the Cold War Iron Curtain mod. We're back in this Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, USSR, and we're currently going down the Turkish Straits crisis, which I do not think that we're going to go to war. We will go for the peaceful resolution. At the very least, it will allow us to move through there without much problem. We took too long. We could continue demands for regime change, which will lead us to war, but that'll lead us to war with NATO. And I don't really want to spend this entire game constantly at war. I want to kind of politically change the world to be more suited to what I want. Which is why I am currently supporting growth of political party abroad in France, Canada, Mexico, and China. This is for some specific reasons. Mostly because in Canada, I believe you're already in NATO. Yes, you are. Getting you out of their side will at least help a little bit. You are a Dominion underneath the UK, so that'll be a thorn in their side. And you have a little bit of Marxist-Leninist thinking. Mexico, even more so, and they'd be a rather nice nation to be against the United States. If I can get them pinned in on both sides, that'd be lovely. Then there's France, who has much more Marxist-Leninist thought. If I could really push that aside, get the French Commune out here, that'd be lovely. Then there was China. And you might be wondering why they're doing that. It's because eventually, because they're Maoist instead of Marxist-Leninist, they will possibly even declare war on me. They will rival us and declare war on us and all of that jazz. Things that I don't want. Then we have North Korea, which we can guarantee their independence, but not really necessary. Can't invite them to the faction, though. And you know, come to think of it, I should probably use some of the Comiform legislation. Set technology strategy. By eroding patents and copyrights between Comic-Con members, we can greatly boost the research bonus, but on already researched texts, also greatly hamper future technology. This will greatly hamper future technology advancements. Let's go normal tech sharing rate. Doesn't seem to do much. Cuba does not exist yet. Mongolians, Democratic Republic of Vietnam is here. Can't click on them, though, because they're not in the Comiform yet. And the Mongolians definitely are, so I don't know why they can't be clicked on. It's a weird screen. It's not one that I necessarily understand. Civilian, heavy industry, civilian industry, military focus, resource extraction focus, investments, requestment. Oh, this is requests. Set agricultural focus. How about for you, Mr. Albania? What do you got? It's not a whole lot. Could go for some civilian industry. Unfortunately, it doesn't go anywhere else. Republic of Poland. You could go for, because you're so big, you could go for military sure, military focus. Czechoslovakia, you can go for heavy industries. Hungarian peoples, you can go for focus on building up its military. Resource extraction, why not? Just kind of setting them all. German democratic, you can go for the military focus, or emphasize military's been... Okay, it's already on military focus. Yugoslavia is not in the Comic-Con. Korea is not in there. Greece, though, I can give you heavy industry aids. Greece. How about civilian industry to help you along? Then, these are just the other nations. These are not my own inside USSR nations like this. And also, look at all that little snow effects. Look at it go. You there. Soviet Union. And sufficient power grid. Soviet bloc population. Good for you. We should let it go, because we need everything to get done already. It would be nice. I have moved these armies into more specific locations. These are all of the paratroop divisions. They'd be nice to have. Though there's nothing really to do with them. As for you, Poland, I hope you enjoy your stay. This area could be given over to the Germans, but I will hold on to it ourselves. Political power, promise of peace, show tutorial, not interested. Modified the government. Decisions are available. institute press censorship. Probably go away with that. Leningrad industrial material design. Kov infantry equipment, soft attack and production. I'd be alright with that, just because we need a lot of Kalashnikovs out there. Maybe go a bit faster, cut down on our frames, but double things up. Now, in terms of the world politics, I know that when Africa starts being taken away, starts being decolonized, that'll be a great place to start spreading Leninism. I think Ethiopia could be a good place. I know that at one point they did become communist. Angola, Mozambique, Rhodesia, some of these places, Malawi. Turkish Straits crisis is done. We'll go for the peaceful resolution. No need for a world war just yet. We just got out of a world war. We don't need to get into another one. Give us some time. Set yourselves down. Monarchism, nationalism. Wouldn't it be funny if we just get the czars back? Anton Korolev, market socialist, consumption speed, conservative, crime fighter, for the people. Boris, fixing stability up. Well, we have 100% stability. Staunch monarchist, master of disguise with political power. That could be actually very good, because at the moment we've been spreading so many locations that we have less than 1 political power gain a day. So, 1948, 1950 for real-time computers. Is 1950. I want to see how quickly you're spreading. Kind of slow, it's to be expected. France started in 1940, where you really failed, didn't you? You could get larger than maybe centrism, that'd be nice. Over here, low manpower, missing equipment on those fighters. Start up those fryers. All the fighters can go ahead and die, but I know that's not going to happen. What's this? Republic of New Africa. Oh, that must be like the black secessionists, I think. They don't want to go to Virginia. Virginia is not for them. Only down here, New Africa. What a weird nation. Some of these nations I definitely disagree with. I definitely disagree with Cascadia. But that's just me. That's just because I live here. I don't want to be a part of them goddamn Canadians. People's Republic. Sino-Soviet Treaty. I can't read it, but I'm assuming we're going to hear about it. Expect Marshall mission. Request U.S. intervention. Moscow mission. Honestly, that is pretty great. Join the Soviet Union. I wish, but it's not going to happen. Eventually, they do have befriend Pakistan, 3 banners saying happening. It's probably on the next focus tree, but they have the I forget exactly what it's called. It's like the split with Stalin or something. Split with the USSR, where they just leave us be, leave us alone, and be quiet about it. As for our construction, we do have 1 nuclear bombs, currently not producing any nuclear bombs. I would like to produce nuclear bombs. Fission plant, fusion plant. It requires electricity, though. Nuclear reactor 5. PRC announces Sino-Soviet Treaty. The People's Republic of China announced a treaty with the Soviet Union. This morning in Beijing, the People's Republic of China announced the signed a treaty of friendship with the Soviet Union. It's called the Sino-Soviet Treaty of Friendship, Alliance, and Mutual Assistance. The treaty includes a Soviet withdrawal from Manchuria and Dalian, transportation fixes to the west. Transportation fixes, and a short-term alliance up till 1979. The USSR and PRC have signed into the West that they will stand together and unite the people of the world under communism. So we did lose Dalian. I don't know where my units that were there have gone. I had 2 units there. I do not know. Peaceful resolution is done. That's alright. It's alright. Stalin notes. We could go for the Stalin Reforms, traditional beliefs versus egalitarian. Definitely we have to go strong armed communist. Jumpstart Belarusian industry. That could be useful. More useful than, say, the army training. I mean, what am I going to do there? Wait, down... Where is the new focus tree? Where does that come in? Stalin notes. Is it down here somewhere? It's supposed to be in button that happens. Maybe it's an event. Who knows? Doesn't the Great Patriotic War would give us land doctrine help? Further purges. Propaganda against the Jews. Favor Beria over Malinkov. Purge Leningrad Party Specialist. Purge them. I was told to get Malinkov as the new successor. I'm pretty sure that's what I was asked to do. Either way, we could just kind of ignore that. You would get, what? Ideology Drift Defense. Hey, that's pretty great. Defend against other people existing. So Dalian. I'm surprised it said withdraw from Manchuria, because we weren't exactly in there to begin with. Maybe they could change that. Because I do remember that Manchuria was at one point occupied by the Japanese. That happened before World War II. The Soviets invaded Manchuria down through to Korea at the end of that war. And that's how the Soviets ended up at Dalian. We need some more rubber. We're getting it from Malay, which was a great victory for us. Let's make sure we're checking out the current wars, which is just the Indo-Chinese Civil War. Not the most important in the world. As for you, your Marxism is starting to show. You, socialism, you're 20%. The conservatism, actually socialism is currently ruling at 34%. In Canodia, it's really starting to kick off. Here, it is 21%, one of the highest in the lands. What's this? Towing the line. The East German government is towing the line of the Warsaw Pact and the Soviet government. Perhaps we could reward them by sending back the industry we took during the occupation. Sure. Sure. 1950 for squad weapons. Squad up, boys. What else can we do? Let's see. Mexico. Integration of Baja, California. What the hell's Baja, California? I know Baja, but what's Baja? Baja Sur. This is California. Did they just misspell Baja? Integration of Baja. I do not know. You're reactionary, which is this one, the Partido Revolucionario Internacional. No, Institucional. The Institution Revolutionary Party. If it was international, then it would be Marxist, and no one wants that. I think you could be a prime candidate for some gerrymandering, because you're somewhat socialist, somewhat Marxist. You would be a nice little area, but I think maybe Afghanistan. Boost party popularity for Marxist-Leninist. It'll take a lot to drive me away from you. Manage license production, change the... Okay, so the North Koreans keep changing their license production, but that's fine. Build up land forces. Just have a good time there, mister. Just have a good time. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to have no political power, but this is the best use of it I can figure out. In Bulgaria, purge anti-communists from the army. Placate the West, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to take out Yugoslavia. That is an absolute. Then, they're just going to keep doing that, huh? Further purge of the government, embrace the old guard, bureaucratic centralism, your brand. First 5-year plan. Oh, buddy, if only you... Really, you're back on the 5-year plans there, mister? What's this? Progressives. Yeah, I guess they all have a little bit of progressive. That's why we need to protect them. We need to shield them from themselves. Yeah, 100% Marxist. I like that out of you. I don't know why. You are Union Social Republics. Me, I don't know why that doesn't go over to the Armenians. Instead of going to the Azerbaijanis. Nakhchivan. Shenzhens are going to time out. AI stuff. I don't know why they have that in decisions, but it's whatever. You there? So the monarchists are in power, and we are boosting up the Marxists. Okay, so when they might be a good... PRC approached the USSR during the Moscow mission. People's Republic of China announced the USSR and held discussions of the future of the country. Good for us. One-child policy. Oh boy. Don't go starving now. People's Republic of China... Oh, stop that. Just stop it. Stop it! You're not even at war with anyone anymore. Develop the People's Army. 50% because neither of them are at war, and base reluctance. Even if they weren't at war, it would still be base reluctance too high. Same with you, I assume. 5,000. North Korean foreign policy, strategic reasons to ally Soviet Union. Wait, why is that negative? Democratic Party has strategic reasons to ally the Soviet Union. Minus 4,000. Then why is it against me instead of for me? We could expand gulags with fair construction speed. Hey! Political power 200, base stability and base war support. Soviet socialist patriotism can create factions. Well, that... What? Why does being able to create factions important? We have a faction. I mean, I'll do it, but why do we need it? Then the Islamic State for normies. Indonesia, you have 2 units, and they're holding out surprisingly well against the Indonesians. We're using all of our points to go and spread the glories of Marxism and Lenin. Marx and Lenin. Afghanistan. You have... See how much it changes. Decent amount. Decent amount. It's for you. Oh, it's starting to come. 11% from 0% before. You're at 22%. Let's see what it can do. 66 to... Oh, it's very slow. That is very slow. They probably have some defense. Cambodia. 11%. Up 6. Ain't too bad. You. 25% for Leninism now. Ain't too shabby. A decent amount. It seems to all be about the same. It's supposed to be done over a long period of time, and we got the time to do it. Missing production. Yeah, if you consider to get wrecked, get on my level. I think we're going to go to an extensive conscription just because I think that's a good plan for us. And change production. Good to know. I don't think we need this massive army here, necessarily. They can be there, just all in one area, please. It's not necessarily something I don't want. As for you, it's going to be going between them. I think it's most effective over here, because they're already at 13% while we've been looking away. How much does it go up by? Ooh. The same amount. Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Stop it. Cancel then lease it. Production licenses. Base reluctance. Cancel all production licenses that can be canceled. They will not accept. Are they taking it from us? Are we getting it from them? I don't know. As for here, I think we wanted to go for extensive conscription because we're the Soviets, of course. Why not? I want more than just 100,000 in reserve. We need a lot of guns, and we need them fast. We need them now. Yeah, at this point, we've done all the early things that we needed to do. The world has pretty much gotten nice and calm again. That was odd. That was an odd little dip. Are we going to see true peace in the world? Who knows? You're going to keep doing that. I'm going to take it away from you. The Arab Cold War, Syria. Any of these places would be good. Ooh, I could make... You're socialist, but I don't think you have anything else going for you. Equitable population, 5%. Victory of 1949. Militarization to victory. Impulse creation, the kibbutz. Build the Knesset. Message, diplomatic change to us. The changes to the diplomatic status to us, manage license production. I'm gonna take that away from you, son of a bitch. Soviet socialist patriotism, please. And civilian economy can go up to war economy. Civilian consumer goods factory. Is there really anything that's actually bad about these? Is there any downside? Consumer goods factory. Consumer goods factory. Military construction speed. Honestly, why not just go war economy all the time? I'm curious. It doesn't seem to take anything away from us. Consumer goods factory down is even more useful. It just... Oh, that's so much. We're able to build so much and so many of our nukes. Hey you, what are you up to? First 5-year plan. Fission warhead. Hell yeah, brother. 1946 for defoliants. Nuclear reactor. Please do. People's Republic, what are you up to? Early helicopter applications. We finally filed them in triplicate. We can have them. Down to here. Oh, we've been missing out on some. The IL-40 Brownie. The IL-40. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.